to you about being a former big guy here myself. Like what playing back in my day, but playing with Dajuan. Talk about that. Like how much easier does he make your life? I've tried to tell people how important he is to the team and how it was a shame that he wasn't listed. It was the Bob Cousy.
Yeah, he wasn't listed. But he had a little rough stretch, but like I agree with everything. You
talk about how much how easy it is to play with him and how much easier he makes your life. Like, give us a little insight on that.
He makes my life incredibly easy because all I have to do is just set a screen and wait for Juan to give it to me in the perfect spot. He obviously can. Yeah. That's all you have to do.
I swear, like he should get accredited for the points he makes because he just makes so many dang points. I know it's assists, but they should go in his score column too because they're just so easy on everybody else. And
if they probably would have calculated how many shots that I've missed or someone else missed wide open, Juan would probably double his assist marks. It's insane.
And I mean, basing off of like Juan getting it to you there, you have found your way in the offense through the short roll game. Like that is where you get the ball. That is teams have pretty much earlier in the year were like, hey, have KJ beat us. Yeah. And you were single-handedly beating them in the short roll game. Like having you two there and having him having the square inbuild and having that mid-range game, like that is your niche. And like, when did you figure that out? Because that's something like a traditional big man, especially at Kansas, has never really done. It's
always been either
get angles
or roll 100% to the rim. And the short roll has been something.
Highest ever.
Yeah.
Well, me and Juan bounce really well off each other because we kind of have the same kind of game. So like during practice, like we would always like play how we're playing right now during the games, but like it kind of took me for my confidence to build in to actually be able to want to do and like be able to have the confidence to take some difficult shots and take some stuff like that. So it all just comes down to confidence and just Juan telling me over and over again to shoot shots like that.
We were joking about this earlier, but your jump shot has come so much farther since you got here. Like what has that been like, and how have you built your confidence? Has there been like a particular coach, or have you been working that on your own? Like what's been going on with that?
My trainer comes down here a little bit to just help me with some of that. He works with B2Y in Austin. He comes in, helps me a little bit, and then watches the game, tells me about what I need to do wrong. So that obviously helps when my trainer can come in and help me with a lot of that stuff. But it all just comes down to reps, like taking those hard shots in practice and actually kind of taking myself off the comfort zone. Because like now I kind of shoot it with more confidence than I did.
You do. There's somewhere you're like, you'll get it, catch and shoot. I'm like, oh yeah, KJ thinks that's going in. It does, but like
watching,
no thought, like, dude, I'm like, all right, KJ,
like watching him shoot now, like, tell me, like,
oh no,
it's like I watch you shoot, I'm like, dude, that looks good. Like, every time you shoot it, I'm like, that's got a chance to go in. As opposed to like when he first got here, you'd be like, oh
yeah, last year,
go dunk it, KJ.
You would have never shot that last year. You like that was the thing that surprised me when you started shooting him early. Where it is like, we need you to shoot that. But then I was like, okay, well, KJ's getting out of his comfort zone. Like, let's see how he does. And you got confidence very fast.
Because if you don't do that, then teams play a completely different way. They're going to pack their big guy underneath the hoop, and it's going to be hard to score. That just, like, people don't realize how much you shooting that 8-foot to 10-foot shot opens up the offense for everyone. You get back, like Kevin will back cut, get an easy layup. Bobby back cut, easy layup. Like it actually makes Jalen's life easier because he can get a 1-on-1 instead of a 1-on-1.5. Like there's so many things that are benefited by you shooting that.
And like last year when I would shoot a 3, it was like the sky's falling. They're like, "Oh my goodness," because I wasn't used to shooting.
We'd be like,
threes.
"Shoot it, KJ, shoot it."
I know, but they'd be on the opposite team trying to make me miss it. That's why they would say, "Shoot it."